understand his arguments about the elephant trap, does that mean that you could see a circumstance in which you wouldn't vote for a general election if that meant, as you say, crashing out?
Well, I think we have a priority this week that we can focus everybody's minds across Parliament on, and that's stopping no deal. And we need to pass the legislation to be able to do that. But as an opposition, of course, we want every opportunity to get rid of this government and make sure that we can start rebuilding our economy, and we've repeatedly called for a general election.
So you would have to agree to, you would have to vote for one in all circumstances.
Well, as I say, what we've said is that we want a general election. We've been very clear about that, but we also recognise that we have to deal with the threat of no deal as a priority, and that's what needs to be done first this week.
Meanwhile, there have been lots of protests around the country at the weekend, plans for more. Momentum, the grassroots Labour movement, is calling for an occupation of Parliament. Would you support that?
But you know, with the demonstrations this weekend, I've been struck, frankly, by the number of protests that we've had. It has a right to peaceful protest. I've always been a supporter
including an
of that.
occupation of Parliament?
Well, peaceful protest, as long as it's peaceful and it's within the law, then I would have no problem with it. I think everybody has the right to voice their concerns and to protest.
One of them is literally just
stopped.
stopped.
More focus because the topic of the general election has been put on Labour and Labour in office. And I imagine you'll have seen the front page of the Financial Times today, which says that Labour would cost UK companies £300 billion, and this is because of your scheme about shifting shares to staff. Is that a figure that you recognise?
Well, I think the news article also